How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing in Grand Community? I hope you're doing well. I hope I meet you well. Of October. Today is Friday, 31st of October, 2025. The month has ended today. Glory be to the Most High Yah that keep us alive. Ladies and gentlemen, in Grand Community, all subscribers of Grant in Nigeria, I wish you well. I greet you. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody. And I hope we are all prepared. I hope you are prepared for what is about to happen. Yes, it's no longer a news that the date has been fixed. So now let's talk about that. Now that it has been fully confirmed, because I tell you the truth, when I heard about it a couple of days ago that the government has fixed a date for the grant to be disbursed, I didn't believe it. That is the truth. I doubted it, even though I try as much as I can to maintain a positive mindset and composure, you know. But when I heard about that, you know, looking at it from the angle, what this country has always been, as the country has not been so fair, has not been so fair to all subscribers in Grand Community, in the sense that several times we had that date has been fixed, and at the end of the day, the goalposts be shifted and all that. So, although another thing that solidified my faith again is that is the fact that we've not had it like this before, that the government it has not been said or mentioned anywhere in Grand Community. I've not heard of it. I don't know about you, whether any other person has heard about it, that at any time the government of this country fixed a date, yeah, for the grant to be disbursed. I personally am hearing of it for the first time. So to me, this is the first time ever in the history of grant community in this country that the government finally fixed a date for disbursement. So I doubted it initially when I heard about it a couple of days ago. But lo and behold, last night stroke this morning, I started contacting my Intel, my three Intels in Abuja. Contacted two of them last night, and one of them said he wasn't really aware that he was still verifying, still investigating rather, to be fully confirmed or to be fully sure. But when I try one other of my Intel in Abuja again this morning, as a matter of fact, he connected me. He said he's going to give me that we should make a conference call in order for me to be fully convinced and well assured that truly the government has actually fixed the date to be the third of this month. I mean, the third of November. So, and when I finally made a conference call with one of the new group, now the new group of fighters. Yes, I'll call them fighters. Okay, because they are fighting for the common goal of all subscribers in Grand Community. And they call them, what do they call them now? Solutionist. Solutionist. So my Intel connected me through a conference call with one of them in Abuja, that are now in Abuja, because most of them traveled to Abuja some time ago. This week, I think on Tuesday, they were making inquiries, trying to be very sure of what is happening. All right. So my Intel finally connected me through conference call, with him, and we spoke to a length. And after our discussion, I was 100% convinced that truly government has actually picked a date for the grant to be disbursed finally. And I was so delighted, so excited after the conference call this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, I'm bringing you good news. Good news to all subscribers of Grant in Nigeria. Yes, God has finally answered our prayer, and fortune, yeah, breakthrough of a lifetime is about to smile on us, on every one of us. I say congratulations to every one of us once again, as we are counting days The month has ended today. We are counting days. All genuine subscribers of grants in Nigeria. Yes, we have just few days. I just few days to the day that the government has given for disbursement to happen, or for disbursement to commence. I decided to come on here today just to celebrate us and to appreciate each and every one of us for our patience, our doggedness, our endurance and faithfulness. Yes, most of us, we are so dogged and so resilient that we refuse to give up on our faith, on our hope for this grand disbursements, despite all the negativities from some people, all the negative voice notes, negative write-ups to discourage many of us. But we stood there, we stand still, we stood our ground, and we remain resilient, steadfastly praying, of the disbursement of the grant. So I say congratulations to every one of us, as fortune is about to smile on every one of us. We live to remember, the activities and the issues, all the challenges that we went through in Grand Community. Soon and very soon, it's going to be a thing of the past. It's going to be a thing that we just look back. We look back to remember it for good. You have to brace yourself, fasten your foot, fasten your seatbelt, as as we are about to take off. Finally, I came on here today to just celebrate us, celebrate and congratulate every one of us, appreciate us for our patience. It's been a wonderful journey. It's been a wonderful journey so far. Been a wonderful time together, right here on this channel. Encouraging ourselves and standing for ourselves.
Good morning, Nigerian grant ecosystem. I am your brother and friend. My name is Comrade Jonas Andy Agbala, one of Niger Delta Strikers. I decided to come up this morning to inform us the recent happening in the grant ecosystem. As we are all aware that the day have been fixed, and by the special grace of God, that day still remain intact, and we are still waiting for that day to come to pass, as we are waiting for our celebration that is coming up very soon. And also, I want to use this medium to thank my leader, our boss, Apostle Professor Kenneth Wakama, for being there for us. And by the special grace of God, we are going to hear a good news soon from Sanctuary Well Multipurpose Foundation. And for those of us who subscribe for UGWU Sanctuary Well Multipurpose Foundation, we are good to go any moment from now. I want to assure us, no cause for alarm. God have answered our prayer. And for those who also subscribe the project grant, that is, we call it Pioneer. For those of course that subscribe the Pioneer or slot under the Pioneer, I want to assure us once more that disbursement is very, very imminent. We are very close to our disbursement. There is no cause for alarm. A date has been fixed. All of us, we know the date. We are waiting for the federal government and the IMF. Everything has been put in place. We are just waiting for the date to come. Then the disbursement will commence immediately. Good evening, leaders. Thank you, everyone, for all that you have done. Thank you for keeping the platforms warmly. I said I should come your way.
It's been quite some hours now. I've not been on the internet. We've been on transit with the CEO, touching different places, making visitations, and checking up some other opportunities for Piece of Peace. Thank you all for your prayers, and for those of you that prayed for our journey to and fro, thank you. The Lord Almighty will continue to bless you all. I only want you to understand that we are following up disbursement. Things are happening. And I want us to understand that any moment from next week, Monday, the bigger show will commence. The bigger show will commence. Like I told every one of you, the AGPGA test running is nothing compared to the disbursement. And presently, we on the side of Piece of Peace, we have not even seen the test running on our own end. And we are told to wait to see it. Either we see it or not, what matters is that they should commence it on Monday. But by God's grace, the difference is that NGPGN will commence test run first before their major disbursement. That is one thing they will do. It's either they do it this weekend or they start it on Monday. They have been expanding the hub since some days now. They've been working seriously on expanding the hub so that it can pay multiple people almost at the same time. Because there's another difference in you starting a disbursement and then the hub breaks down. You have an issue. Because disbursement is to continue and synchronize every data in place and pay everyone almost at the same time of the stipulated time that you are given. If you don't do it that way, then you have issues. So I want to thank them all. They have been in Abuja working. We also were in Abuja. We saw everything. They are working tirelessly. I must tell you the fact. So the test run commencing before their disbursement is their own system. So those that were picked for the test running, expect it. Change nothing. When you see the test run, fine. It shows that the app is working well. And the next thing, disbursement will follow almost immediately. So everyone that subscribed for AGPGN in all our slots under Piece of Peace, you are going to get your disbursement adequately. If you subscribe 5 times, 6 times, fine, you're going to get it. That was why I encouraged most of you to do it. The only difference is that the people that were picked for test run are practically for test run. They also are going to receive their disbursement as well, according to the capacity of their subscription. So let's not get ourselves confused, okay? So thank you, everyone. I said I should come your way tonight because I'm going in for another meeting online. Thank you all for your love. I will keep the platform updated as information unfolds concerning our lovely, wonderful disbursement. The pioneers are set. UAG are set. By God's special grace, 3rd and 4th of next week is going to be a massive blowout in this nation. God Almighty that has started this good work will continue it in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. Let me see clarify. Some people were asking if UAG, CBN, we have Pioneer, we have test run. No, they don't have that. Only AGPGN that has that. Okay, so UAG are going to start the process with their NGO. Likewise, what are they calling the CBN Pioneer and every other grants will also follow. According to our subscriptions, they will be unraveling them. So let's keep praying for the process like we have always done. Instead of sitting down to condemn, instead of sitting down to cry, instead of sitting down to complain, our prayers will give us hope. Our prayers will give us energy. Our prayers will give us a positive mind, and it will revitalize our systems and our body and our spirit mind. And this will help us to become better because prayers leads to praises and appreciation.
Today being 31st of October 2025. Many calls are coming, many questions because a lot of people feel that there is no sign of them disbursing by 3rd. I think that's a lot of questions that are disturbing all of us. So, but to me, on my own little understanding, I felt that everything has been set, all the data has been submitted, so it remains to push. And that is the prayer point. Those people that are going for night vigil today, their prayer point should be, let there be push, let there be push, let the button be pressed. So now we are believing that if nothing happens today, which means on that Monday it will never pass. So a lot of people are inching to hear Apostle Ken's brokers or any other stakeholders, brokers for direction. I think we are looking at it that, well, Monday is here. So let us see what God has for us. So that is on that. We should keep on praying until that thing happens. I believe that the Lord will never fail us this time around. He will not disappoint his children. He will not put us to shame. That is our prayer. No matter how it goes, we must surely conquer. But we just want to let everybody know that this time around it's not going to be business as usual. Everywhere has changed and must change. The way we are going to fight, the way we are going to make sure that we get to the root of this. I think the solution is I doff my cap for you all, especially the executives. You are there, doing all you can to make sure that this time around we are going to conquer. So I believe maybe there might have meeting or by that Monday evening by 8 p.m. I don't know, I'm just suggesting so that we can put heads together and know where we are. Or Tuesday, I don't know, the chief admin, you have that to decide. So this time around, we are going to come together and begin to talk about how we are going to celebrate it, come together to celebrate, or in another way, in case of incasity, because our preparation is both two ways. When it's all, we are going to come together and also map out, carry out some of the things we have, in plans to all states. I think this time around, a lot of things will come up. If anything happen, I am not praying for that, but let God's way be done on this. So that is on that. That also take me to the percentage of people. Some people are coming about, which can be percent this and that. We all should understand that this money is a community project money. Well, it's not a money that you will go, use and buy a lot of cars or marry women or flex here and there. It is something that we have to, make ourselves, make our country proud. Even our government, President Tinubu, will be also happy when he sees a lot of projects springing out from different communities. And I'm using this opportunity to say, thank you, sir. God bless you for this thing to come out. We must appreciate you in different ways. So that is on that. So please, my people, leave all this percent or no percent. I believe, just like as Madam Ngozi said, definitely there will be a direction from one of the stakeholders of government or grant handlers, whatever, on this level. People must know, you must know without even telling you that this money is not for fancy. It's not for you to leave it in the bank. It's not for you to use it and buy different, expensive cars. It's for you to make a project. Have a project in your community. Build a lot of things. There's a lot of businesses. And I believe that even solutionists have such a plan too. They will bring it out, write some proposals out for people to copy, and let us make proud of this country.